What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Toranzo show. I'm fucking excited. I know I have took, well, I say this every goddamn episode. I know I took a little time off, but I'm back. Consistency is what you need to just accept. Tell me in the comments. Y'all can get me together if y'all need to. But no, for real. Happy Pride Month, motherfuckers and motherfuckers and motherfuckers. I did not try to drop a F bomb. Jesus, I'm not that kind of guy. But yes, happy Pride. I kind of want to tell you my coming out story. I'm gonna save it for a little later in this podcast. But I don't know. I was thinking about the topic people were talking about, and they were like, "Well, I think a lot of people are born. I don't think that people are born gay. I definitely think that I was born gay, um, or at least, if not gay, because no, I wasn't like a little kid thinking about fucking and sucking dick and stuff like that. But I always knew that I was a whole lot more feminine driven than the rest of the guys that I was around. Every time we would play a video game, I always wanted to be a girl. Every time we would watch a movie, I would imagine myself being the girl in the movie, as to where my brothers and cousins, them, oh, I'm him, I'm him, I'm him. And of course, with them, I'm playing along as I hadn't come out just yet. So, I'm kind of playing along with it. But the whole time in my head, I'm like, I'm the green Powerpuff Girl. And that's just what it was. I always thought cheerleaders were super fucking cool. Always wanted to be in conversations with females than that of boys, because I always thought that they were stupid. And girls, I don't know, I always felt like they would just have more intelligent conversations or stuff that I was drawn to. I did sneak and play with my girl cousins, toys and stuff like that. And what's crazy, shout out to Didi, because when I remember when we was younger and they used to pull the whole, oh, that's for girls, this for boys. She would literally keep lookout for me, and she would let me play with her girl toys while the family didn't know. So I would literally never forget that. So yeah, I don't know. I just always feel like that I've been this way. You know, you get a little more expressive as time goes by. Of course, you pick up things, like sex and drinking and smoking and parties and clubs, and you get into the Atlanta life, and that shit amplifies times 20. So as far as, not just, hold on, y'all. My weed was about to fly away. We cannot have that. Y'all, my plug give me $15 for a 3-5. Suck on that. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. No, seriously, because I haven't got a deal like that ever. It's probably the best deal I've ever got on weed. $15 for a 3-5. And I done got about 3 times now. Watch your motherfucker switch up. You know how niggas do. They give it to you about 3, 4 times, let you lock in, but when you get linked in, we'll start bullshit on the other plug. He'll stop texting you back eventually. And now the price goes up to 20, then 25, then 30. Now I'm gonna flatten your tires. For sure. For sure. I can't try to catch the whatever. All right, so anyway, back to gay stuff. Um yeah, I just always knew that I was gay, and my family definitely knew too. And you can it's kind of weird knowing that other people can tell that you are gay, but nobody is kind of saying that. Now, of course, people would say, when I was in school, every now and then, were like, oh, they would say it behind my back, or they would kind of make jokes, um, you know, bully tease, or if it wasn't, full on being mean, like a bully, they would just kind of be passive aggressive and very, very shady, and just say little stuff that they would pass up as a joke, but nigga, no, you really meant what the fuck when you said that. You ain't trying to be shady towards me. Which honestly, one of the guys that used to do that now sucks my cock every time I go to Danville. So it gets crazy. And this is the kind of guy you would never in a million years. You would never in a million years. And I had not thought that. I remember how it started. This one guy specifically, we was in middle school actually, and I was walking the track. We was walking the track, and we were just walking around and around and around, and he walked behind me, him and like 2 girls and one other guy, and he was like, "Dan, and they said that you were gay. Uh, you gay, bro?" That's what they saying. They saying that you gay. Mind you, at the time I was not even gay. I was just super fucking feminine. Which, all right. So to wrap him up, yeah, that saying I used to say shit like that. Yeah, we fuck when I go home. So another thing too, I think that people have to start making the differentiation between whether somebody is actually gay or somebody is actually feminine. Likewise for the females too, because I be seeing, a lot of different situations, especially like guys that I know, they feminine as fuck. Some of them might even cross dress, but they would never, ever, 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 ever touch a dick or an asshole as long as a man is attached to it. They like pussy. They really like pussy. They just feminine as fuck. And it goes the same way with some females. They very, very much a tomboy. Um, might wear boxers and bust a little sag, cracking their ass, showing sports bra and everything. But the whole time, don't put no coochie near them, nigga. They strictly dickly. They don't fuck around like that. So we gotta kind of, stop prejudging everybody because everything is not always what it seems. And do not judge a book by its cover because just when you thought you knew me on this podcast, let me tell you something, baby. I get down, not down enough. I want to go to Tokyo Valentino soon. If you know about that, then you know about it. That's in Atlanta. It's like a sex dungeon kind of thing. Am I into that? No. Will I be when I get there? Maybe. It's at the first floor. They got a sex dungeon. The second floor is like a glory hole. The third floor is like a video game room. I guess it just, just porn and you jack off. One of them is a strip club and a hookah lounge. I don't know if they're separate floors or together. And then one is just a regular sex store because it's, it's Tokyo Valentino, the sex store of Atlanta. If you are into freaky shit, take a trip. But yeah, totally, totally, totally. Where was I going? Okay, yeah, back to the gay shit. So yeah, years went by, and yeah, that's what I was saying. You could tell, or it's weird where you could tell that your friends and family and them know, but nobody like really says anything. But I used to kind of use that, to my advantage, definitely, especially when I really realized that I had started to like guys. Then I unfortunately used to kind of use females as an excuse to kind of get out and do other shit. I would tell my mom and my parents like, hey, I'm going on a date or I'm going out with this girl, I'm going out with that girl. Whole time I was going out with my man. I was going out with when I with my man. We was getting hotel rooms and everything. We was like 16, 17 years old getting hotel rooms and stuff. When we would get our aunts to get them for them. Oh no, that's not true. Yikes. We was like 18, 19, 20. It was like 18, 19, 20 when this was going down. And we were old enough to get a hotel room at the time. You had to be 21. So we get our aunts to get them and tell them that we had a two-man. Me and him plus two other girls that we're about to fuck. Whole time we were going there to slut that motherfucker out. And that's what we did. We had a good time. Oh my God, we had a good time. That was the first time for a lot of things. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we had a time. Uh, my dog is like trying to commit suicide. I wish y'all can. It's kind of sick if you think. I'm on the rooftop right now, and it's like little gated slits in this little thing right here. The gate. I mean, hello, balcony, banister, perimeter of it, and he got his little head sticking out, but he keep trying to inch up in there more, but his shoulders won't let him because of the harness. But I imagine if the harness wasn't on, then he would probably be roadkill, unfortunately. But yeah, so yeah, that was that. We had a good time in high school, and then I had my gay life was very kind of sporadic before. Like I would fuck with a guy, like I would fuck with a guy, right? And then we wouldn't link again. I would fuck with another guy to like 5, 6 months. And sometimes they went like a whole year, and I was just like, fuck, because I didn't know how to source out guys. I didn't know what the fuck Jacked. I didn't know what Grinder was. I didn't know what none of the dating apps was. I was too scared to put my profile on Tinder and take the risk of somebody seeing me on the men's side of things. So I really just kind of had to meet the people in person and kind of just catch the vibe off of that. Now, which I realized a lot of straight guys once, especially once I came out, it was a whole lot easier, to meet guys and do stuff with guys. But what I mainly attract was DL guys. So it'd be a lot of times where, DL guys would befriend me and pretend that they trying to smoke, they're trying to drink, they trying to invite some girls over. They're like, oh, you hang, because I told y'all I hang with a lot of females. So they'll try to play the whole, oh, I know you be with the bitches. I'm trying to come over there. I got the bottle. I got the whole time. They just trying to get me fucked up so they can fuck. Um, yeah. Or get their dick sucked or suck mine. Surprise. Or get fucked. I don't know. DL guys be into a lot of stuff. They just low key, most of the DL guys that I know are verse. If y'all don't know what that means, all right, we in pride. We gonna educate y'all hoes today. If you are a top, that means you give dick, right? So, yeah, that's what it is. You a top, you give dick. If you are a bottom, you take dick. If you are verse, then y'all are giving it to each other. Cool. I mean, you don't mind taking or receiving. Fine. And then you have side over here, which is me, and we're not into penetration at all. We're only into oral, nipple play, kissing, jacking off, body rubs, fraught, and stuff like that. Um, and so yeah, a lot of DL guys are verse. They don't give a fuck if they get fucked. It's wild. It's just wild. I done been in some crazy situations. I remember one time I was chilling with this DL. Well, I was chilling with my gay friends, two gay friends, right? And my gay friend's roommate was a weed man. So me and the two gay friends, right, we all three laying in the bed watching some show. I forgot who was watching at the time. I want to say American Horror Story. So we all laying in his bed. Three of us in the same bed, laying the same way, watching the TV, smoking, drinking, talking shit, playing music, whatever. So his plug ends up, no, his roommate was a plug. The plug sold to one of his customers. The customers stayed behind. They were all going to ODU, Old Dominion University at the time. My friend, the plug roommate, and the customer. Stay with me. Now, my friend and the customer know each other. Mind you, this is a straight hood thug ass dude. Like he would shoot the shit out of you in your face and probably shoot your friends, go home, hit his girlfriend with the gun, and then off himself. This is what this guy's giving. Bonafide thug killer gangster. Word to Fox. So cool. All right, so now we all start out in the living room. Cool. He came in, bought weed. He said, okay, I'm gonna chill and smoke a blunt with y'all. The plug, his girlfriend was in the room. So he was like, all right, y'all, well, I'm gone. I'm about to go ahead and, probably get some pussy, who knows. And that's fine. So he lingered behind and we noticed that. And we texting each other like, why the fuck is he still here? Like, what is he waiting on? They was like, shit, I'm just let him chill. Right. So we left. We went into the room, started watching our little show. He comes in there and he's like, yo, y'all mind if I chill in here with y'all? We was like, yeah, that's cool. He was like, I ain't trying to be on no funny shit. I ain't trying to some. And we're like, okay, nobody said you was, but whatever. Mind you, all three of us laying shoulder to shoulder. He's sitting at the foot of the bed. A big ass bed. It's a king size bed. So it's still a little bit of space right here beside me. I'm on the end, friend right here, other friend right here. The boy sits down beside me. No, he's on the foot of the bed at first. So as he's on the foot of the bed, I realized we smoking. Next thing you know, Brandon was like, cut the light off. Lord, I'm dropping names. I'm dropping. He was like, cut the light off. So he cuts the light off. And next thing you know, I feel something touching my fucking foot. Like, hold on now. Now, mind you, I didn't think that much of it at first because, I felt his hand touch my foot. But I'm thinking like, he's situating himself, getting himself together. Might got to turn, running out of space, drop the lighter. Who cares? All right, so I'm not thinking much of it. Next thing you know, he's like, bro, can you scoot over a little bit? So I scooted over a little bit and he came about where my torso is. Standing up, he sits down on this side this time. So I'm like, okay, he's a little closer. Mind you, we were smoking, so it was easier to pass on the blunt. So I'm still not tripping, not thinking too much about it. And next thing you know, this motherfucker starts to ease his way under the cup. And then shit got real. Mind you, we texting him before. I mean, we texting each other before. Like, why is he in here? What's going on? Now this motherfucker's right beside me. So we can't talk shit about him because motherfucker's right here. So we just got to see what the fuck he got going on. So, next thing you know, he starts rubbing that hand all down my sides. He starts to feel like my ass, but he's not looking at me. So I'm kind of like nervous. He's not looking at me at all. The whole time he's doing this, he's focused on the TV, like on some sneaky shit. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And I'm thinking in my head, like, the light is off, of course, but I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what if Brandon and them, they see me or like, they see what's going on. So, the next thing you know, he laid on down, got comfortable. Now the four of us was kind of laying in the bed, and he puts his hand in my pants and start playing with my dick. So I put my hand in his pants and I start playing with his, and we just kind of having like a little. We can't do much because the covers obviously, so we just kind of very much subtle with it. So next thing you know, this nigga take his hand out of my pants, slides it over, and puts it into my friend Brandon pants. I'm like, okay. Now, mind you, the third boy on the end, my friend's friend, this nigga's an actual porn star, so he with that shit. Like he was with it. So as soon as he caught wind of what was going on, he whips that bad boy out, dick, 10 inches. I want to say huge, and I'm like, okay, what is this about to become? Because I don't want to have sex with my friend because we're friends. That'd be weird, and I don't want to have sex with porn star boy because of other reasons. So I'm like, where the fuck is this about to go? Next thing you know, motherfuckers start pulling covers back, exposing dicks, and the boy never pulled his pants down. He started giving me head, right? As he started giving me head, he stopped. In my head, I'm like, okay, the nigga fine as shit. I'm about to start giving him head too. Before I can even try to, get up to try to, get him a little whoop whoop, this motherfucker goes over me and starts sucking Brandon's dick. Goes from Brandon, started sucking the other guy's dick. Porn star boy on the corner. So at this point, all three of us is getting head. Gay guys. Like, we're gay. Like, we are the fuck gay. I'm talking about shorts, coochie cutters, tank tops, rainbow colors, dangly earrings, nose piercing, puff balls, gay as shit. And he is sucking all three of us off, like at the same time. We are all fucking shocked. We thinking in our head, what the fuck? What if the weed man come back out? He knock on the door, asks, is the boy gone or is he still here? Because he obviously ain't heard the fucking door close, for anybody leaving. So we is fucking gagged. And yeah, he did that. He did it. All of us came in his mouth. It was wild. And this is somebody's boyfriend. Okay, whatever. All right, fast forward. That was that. He came back over about 3 days in a row. The second day, he did it with all of us again. Yep. No, actually, porn star boy wasn't there. Somebody else was in his place, and he did that again. Third day, it was just me and him. My friend ended up having another boy over, so me and him in the living room, him and him in his room. So he starts giving me head. I'm like, cool. Very next day, I gave him head this time. Surprise, where I am. And the next day, I go to the gas station to get some motherfucking weed. Mind you, this is a gas station connected to the subway. I see this nigga sitting in a chair at the subway. So I'm thinking in my head, clearly he's DL. You don't want to do nothing to give him away. So I just, I looked over and I noticed it was him. We locked eyes and I'm just like, kept moving. Right? Why the fuck he come back over there that night and was like, bro, yo, when you see me in public, like, yo, don't speak and shit. Don't be waving your head. I know you know head now. I like you don't even know me. Like my girl was in there. She asking me how I know you, and she like, I'm like, nigga, that's bullshit. First of all, when I came in there and did what I did, did a little head nod. The girl was not even paying us no mind. She was busy making them raggedy ass sandwiches, so he could miss me with that bullshit. He was just scared, and insecure, which I get. Cause he's DL, hello, and being DL is not easy, and that's the end of the story with him, y'all. I never seen him again after that. Never, ever, ever. Try to look him up on Instagram and everything. That throat was crazy. Can't find him. Cannot find him. But, yeah, being DL is definitely very, very hard. And if you know somebody that is DL, please do not try to go out of your way to expose them. That shit is rough, and people really fucking kill themselves over stuff like that. And you don't really realize it. And a lot of people can say, oh, just go ahead and come out. Fuck other people gotta think. Like, you gotta realize some people cannot just come on out. A lot of these people play on big sports teams. A lot of them they're connected with some very, very, very mean, rough, and nasty people who will fuck them up. 1000%, kill them, bully them, make their life a living hell, just for the fact of them being gay. And right now, as I'm saying this, I know all of y'all are thinking of somebody right now who, is extremely fucking homophobic, only talks shit about gay people. And if they could probably hurt or harm one of them, then they definitely would, like they be doing in Jamaica. But them niggas got smart. They walking around with fucking acid right here in a little pouch thing. So if you fucking run up on one of them bitches is spitting acid on you. And they throwing it, they got the little cap. It's crazy. It's wild. They keep the straight, no, I lie. They keep the acid in their bosom and they keep the straight razors in their mouth. So in case they gotta cut her real quick. That's some jail shit, but you can't have them in jail, so I don't know. But yeah, be very conscious, be kind, to somebody who is DL. Now, if this your boyfriend, you find out he DL, that's not what I'm talking about. That's a whole different ball game. But if you have a brother or a cousin or a friend or somebody and you done found out some shit, let them take their time, to go through that. Now, if you do want to talk to them about it or, bring it to their attention that you know about it just so they can have somebody to confide in, let them know, hey, you're not alone and your secret's okay with me, then by all means, definitely do that. But yeah, be there for your people. Definitely be there for your people because this shit is not hard. When I was growing up, all I ever heard people, especially like my family, cousin, uncle and stuff, the first thing they would say, um, when a gay person leave the room, oh, they probably messing with kids, oh, that F word, um, talk about, how they might look in their cross-dress clothes, talk about literally anything like, oh, they must be shitty because they getting fucked in the ass. Um, seeing just weird shit, just weird, mean, hateful shit. And then as soon as I come back around, it's hey, best friend, I want a gay best friend. And a lot of y'all girls need to stop doing that bullshit too. We not no goddamn trophy if we get a wave around. Oh, I want a gay best friend, I want a gay best friend. What the fuck? No, nigga, either we fucking friends or we not, whether I'm gay or I'm not gay. Because a lot of you bitches is like Young Miami. And she did an interview and she basically was saying, I don't have a problem with gay people. My best friend is gay, talking about Santana. But then they was like, well, what if your they was like, what if your son, hold on one second, y'all. But yeah, she was like, she has a best friend, which is Santana, who is a gay person. And they was like, okay, so well, what would you do if your son was gay? And she was like, oh, well, I wouldn't like that. I don't want my son to be gay. I would have, basically, and they was like, well, why would you have a problem with that? What's wrong with being gay? And she was like, well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I just don't want my son, to be gay. I would be very upset and very disappointed. Um, and it's just like, how the fuck can you contradict yourself that fast? How could you want a gay best friend or a gay friend, but if your son come out gay, you're gonna disown that motherfucker in a heartbeat? Um, and it's a mess. So yeah, we are not trophies for you to wave around and say, "Hey, I got me a little gay best friend." No, fuck you. Either we friends or we're not friends. And yeah, I don't just want to go to the fucking nail salon with you. I don't want to go to do all of this girly ass shit. I like to sit in the house, smoke a blunt, kick back, and drink a 40 sometimes if I'm really feeling it. I'm a nigga too, but I'm gay. So yeah, that's my piece on that. Do better, hoes. Also, you DL niggas. Now I was talking about the good ones before, but now the niggas that's on the bad side, it's a lot. What it would blow y'all fucking mind. There's a lot of these DL boys out here. They are really wholeheartedly dating um gay guys on the low, and they will use them for anything that they can. They will send them dick pics, and this has happened to me. They will send you dick pics. They will send you they ass, talk nasty all night long. Might even pull up and smoke a blunt or two with you. And they always, always asking for $20. Hey, some gas. Asking for some weed. Asking for a ride. These niggas be buying these niggas shoes, clothes. Everything you can fucking think of. These niggas be in a full blown relationship on the low, and you will never know. You will never fucking know. And I done had a couple of guys like that as well. I ain't never been in no, I ain't that fucking delusional to where I have ever wanted to try to be, in like a relationship with the DL guy because nigga, I'm a fucking troll. You gotta show me out and show me around. All I do is travel, post, and do stuff like that. So I can't get behind that. Now I do understand how some people can, they want that private life, private relationship kind of thing. But no, this is a whole different thing. You can't take these niggas to your mama, cousin, grandma house to barbecue, the family reunion. All y'all can never be is a late night link and a cocksuck. So you don't put yourself in this situation. I'll be feeling so bad for the gay guys because they be thinking like, oh well, I got a guy to actually like me, and they'll be kind of nice in the beginning, but they really be being mean to the dudes. They will beat them up. They be setting them up, robbing them, shooting them, taking their car, asking to use it, going for hours and hours and hours. Like that shit gets crazy. Um, and what the fuck is the gay guy supposed to do? Expose him and then get shot by his homeboy because he gonna say you're lying anyway. So yeah, it gets crazy. It gets crazy. But these niggas be dating on the low, like going together. Another thing, since we are in Pride, um, you TikTok niggas, happy Pride to you too. Cause y'all ain't slick either. They're gay baiters. And if y'all don't know what a gay baiter is, that is a straight guy who does things to appease the gay community. AKA, they go on there, and they'll sag, they'll do the little things, they'll show ass on purpose, they'll purposely do trends, where it might show, their dick print, or show them being like a little or a lot of, extra feminine, moving the hips, like wearing the different underwear, and yeah, and they know who their crowd is because now, and I'm gonna put this into perspective for y'all because I know what the hell I'm talking about. Next time you see one of them weird niggas doing that, they, the straight guys with the pants all the way down here, ass moving, shaking everything, go to their comments and you see who in the comments, niggas, and that's what they know. That's what they know because guess what? That's who's viewing it. That's where they get their views from. So you gotta do what you gotta do what you gotta do to get your money. But I'm on to you, motherfucker. You ain't tricking me. You're not tricking me at all. But I'm here for it. I like ass. Hello? Keep posting it. Don't make me a fuck. Look. No sweat off my back. Show them cheeks. Can you make sure I'm reporting? Because, Lord. Okay, thank God. All right, look, y'all, I done fucked up 3 times. Ain't had they had. See what else I have not talked about. Okay, I want to talk about this phrase really quick where people say birds of a feather flock together. I do not believe that phrase because, yeah, I just don't believe it. I don't think birds of a feather flock together because I don't do a lot of stuff that my friends do. I just simply am the friend that don't judge. So I don't give a fuck if you doing cocaine. I don't give a fuck if you doing shrooms every day, perks, you doing Xannies. Now, if you start smoking crack, I might have to take a break from you. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, it does not. I don't really tie that into people. Like if I see somebody with, or actually, let's scale that back. We'll use this since it is Pride Month. If I see a group of guys and it's three straight looking niggas, and then one of them niggas look a little funny, I'm not gonna automatically assume that all of them is a group of gay niggas. That could be one of them, my brother. That could be one of their friends. That could be, it could be whole list of things, and it very much could be, somebody that they are fucking, maybe, maybe not. But I don't automatically tie that onto people. If I walk up to a car and it's 4 people in there, and I see two of them doing cocaine, I'm not gonna go to somebody and say, hey, all of them in that car doing cocaine. No, the other people might be taking their shots, smoking their lead, just like I do, while my friends doing what they do. So. Yeah, definitely don't put that on people now. Can it happen? Yes. If you see your girlfriend start to hang out, she go from hanging with the girl where they might go to brunch every Saturday and they might go, I don't know, a fucking book club, they go do yoga, they might take a little dance class or something like that, and then she go from that to hanging with the girl who's always in the club, always at the bar, always at every fucking sports event, trying to find out what the niggas at and the coaches and stuff like that. Then you might want to reevaluate just a little bit, but I don't know. Even then, you really can't even say that because I've been in situations too where my friends gets it in. They might, sex wise, they might be fucking, 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 fucking every day, different nigga, every week, different nigga. And I just kind of recycle my same 2 or 3 guys. So I'm not gonna automatically assume that everybody hoes because most of the people in the group are hoes. But I will say you can't be mad at people for thinking that low key because everything is perception. No matter how you put it, everything is perception. So how you see it is really how you gonna take it. You just have to be that individual to use a little bit more of your brain to think for yourself. I'm like, okay, all of them. That's one. Maybe not all of them are on it. All of them might be some, but maybe not all of them are doing it. Some. I don't know. Just open your mind up a little bit. Birds of a feather do not flock together. We just the friends that don't judge. And some of you bitches all do be in the car, passing the ball to each other, line to line to line to line to line. A lot of y'all are on ice. Get off of it. That's something fucked up that I be seeing in the gay apps. A lot of people are smoking ice heavy, 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 to the point where it's fucking scary. And I remember the first time that I seen one of my friends doing it, it fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie. Just the way that it smoked, it looked like you just smoking crack or something. But I mean, it ain't too much better than that. Super fucking addictive. And they almost need it, and then it makes them like super, super, super horny. So they just high and fucking 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 for hours, especially on the apps. Y'all, they got some shit going on out here. I don't know if y'all ever heard of sniffies or know what cruising is, but allow me to tell you, it's fucking crazy. Every place that you could think of with a bathroom and or an open field is a cruise spot. What a cruiser is a person that goes out in public to have sex, whether that is jacking off, whether that is them giving head, whether it's fucking, whether it's group shit, whether they watching somebody else do something, and they do it at parks, they go to bathrooms, they go to restaurants, they go to the motherfucking QT up here is on the goddamn map. Every park you could think of course, Tokyo Valentino, of course, bitch, Walmart on there. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And then they'll have these things where they call them cum dumps. And basically, it's wild, y'all. Shit's getting out of hand. Atlanta's wild. But they call them cum dumps, and basically it will be like a guy or two, and they will be either be in public or they will be like in a house or something, and they will let like 15 plus people fuck them and come inside of them. And it's called a cum dump. And it's all anonymous. They have masks on and stuff like that. So you don't know who is who, exactly. And it's fucking crazy, and it's scary, and it's nasty, and that's probably why they got the highest STD rate here in Atlanta. It's rough, but that's what they're doing. Of course, the glory holes and shit like that don't help the rate at all. Yeah, it's called Sniffies, and it gets crazy. And it ain't like Tinder. I don't know if you go on Tinder, you might match with somebody, and it's like, hey, how you doing? What's up? Where you from? What are you into? Blah, whatever. And then you might end up going to, hey, you want to go on a date? And you might ease your way into, hey, I want to come over and stay. Ultimately, if you play your cards right, you might end up having sex. But this app right here, Sniffies, it ain't no, hey, how you doing? Soon as you log into that motherfucker, 10 dicks, 15 assholes, ready to be plowed. It's fucking wild. They don't cut no corners. It's just straight pick. You gotta pick or you don't. If you don't gotta pick, they're gonna block you, dumb ass. Unless they're into anonymous stuff like glory holes, where they don't really care about the picture. They don't care who you are. They don't care what you got. They just ready to fuck, uh, which is sick. They don't use condoms. It's wild. And I watch a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot of porn. So I'm kind of like ahead. I feel like I'm kind of ahead as far as knowing what's going on exactly and how rough that it is. I don't know. It's kind of crazy to see the stuff that you see like on Twitter and through the porn stuff, and then you see it in real life in Atlanta is insane. They are really like that, y'all. Like, I imagine porn stars back then, I feel like they fucked their partner and they fucked the scene that they would shoot. These motherfuckers today, they fucking any and everything. They don't give a fuck what it is. You a trans woman, trans man, cis woman. You got two body parts. They even fucking the goddamn dog. Peanut butter on the toes and all, baby. It's getting crazy. It's fucking sick. And I don't know. Let's move on. I'm sick to my stomach just even thinking about it. Protect them babies. Just protect them babies. Stay off of sniffies. I will tell you guys that now. And you know what's else crazy I was thinking about too? I was talking to my homegirl from Virginia, and she was talking about like, y'all have Jack, y'all have Grindr, y'all got Sniffies, all these different apps, and guys just link up the fuck just like that. And she was like, we don't have that for girls. And I thought about that. They don't have that really, where if you just want to fuck real quick, You just log into that motherfucker, send a couple messages, and we getting it popping. That's what we have. Females don't really have that. You gotta bullshit through the you gotta go through Tinder, or I think it's one of them called Her or She or some shit like that. But you gotta play it all through. You gotta act like you give a fuck about what they talking about, how you doing today, where you from, what are you into, your favorite color. You want to go out. They want the whole date. They want the drop them back off, kiss at the end of the night. Niggas, we ain't got time for that. What's up? What you doing? Not shit, horny. Oh, bet, come over. They there? Fuck, we're gone. It's over that fast. But I don't know if females have that in them. I feel like they do, where they just kind of want to fuck real quick and, without all the strings attached. But y'all don't really have that. Gay women is what I'm talking about. Of course, straight couples, you go to the local Buffalo Wild Wings and you can get your rocks off there. But the gay girls, it's kind of hard for them. So if you are a app creator, let's get to work, baby. Let's make something to get these coochies rocking. Because they're dry and they are in need. Look, Kenny's about to say, they ready to fuck. Anyway, moving slowly ahead. Oh, okay, yeah. So the coming out story, and we're gonna wrap this bad boy up soon. How much time I got left on here? Can you see what number I'm at? I'm gonna tell you my coming out story. 35 minutes. I've been talking my ass off. Damn. Okay, yeah, we gotta wrap this up, y'all. Otherwise, I'm gonna be editing for days. No, yeah, it's hot as fuck outside. I hope everybody's car has AC. If it don't, stay your black ass at home. And if it don't got AC, I remember when my car didn't have AC, and I would just have to roll my driver window down, and I would just pray that I would take a whole lot of left turns, just so the wind, when I'm turning, can just kind of get in the car. It was a mess. It was a fucking mess. But no, it's extremely hot outside. Do not shower until 4 p.m. I will tell you that now. And don't go out until 7. Otherwise, you're going to regret it. You got to do it all again. Unless one of the people want to take a couple showers a day. I don't know. I'm not into that anymore. Because this coochie, what's a good pussy not expire? I'm trying to think if that's everything. Okay, coming on. All right, so yeah. Basically, the way that I came out was very just voice. Oh, I couldn't see him for a second. Y'all, my dog out here, and I gotta keep an eye on this motherfucker. But yeah. So my coming out story, nothing crazy, honestly. Well, my mama found out, and after she found out, I really didn't give a fuck anymore. But once she had found out, I was trying to figure out a way, like, okay, well, shit, I might as well tell everybody now. So what I did was I went to the liquor store, I got me a bottle of Wild Turkey 101. I rolled me like 2 blunts. I typed up this long old message, basically telling everybody I was gay. Turned my phone off and got fucked up. Didn't respond to not a single message, call, text, nothing. That whole night long, I was blacked out. And I had company over too, so I was just fucking and drunken all night. But we had a good time. And then I woke up the next morning, y'all, and I was so nervous. Cause mind you, I'm sober now, so I'm like, fuck, what the hell did I do last night? Now I don't know what people are gonna say. I don't know if people cussing me out. Like, how the hell is this gonna go? And cause shit gets real. Like, when a lot of people come out, they don't be. A lot of people are not okay with that. I done seen people get put out, beat the fuck up, shot at. They'll sabotage them. Especially, it's this one girl I know. She ended up coming out. Her mama used her social security number and opened up like 2 bank accounts. She put a fucking light bill, like just a whole lot of shit to fuck her credit up because she came out and told her she was gay. Like, people are diabolical and weird as fuck. And there was this guy who I had seen. I don't know if y'all heard the story. Well, this was like fucking years ago, but he basically came out and told his family that he was gay. So they tried to tie this nigga up, and they brought 2 strippers over there, and they basically tried to get the girls to make him erect, which is, what do we call it? RAPE. Fucking creeps. That's disgusting and gross. Almost similar to what Lil Boosie did to his son when he had the prostitute come over. It was just that whole thing. So damn, I almost lost track of what I was saying. How did we get here, y'all? Coming out. Oh, yeah. So a lot of people kind of have it bad, but I did not. I woke up, y'all. My phone was filled literally with so much love. Like, I was so fucking happy. for the most part, which I already knew. A lot of people was like, "Oh, we already knew this was waiting for you to come out," that kind of thing. And then you hear a lot of people, like, "Oh, well, I didn't know, but I love you. You got my full support." Only one weirdo said some shit to me when I came out, to be honest. But he's kind of slow anyway, so who really gives a fuck? But he didn't say nothing mean. He was just like, and mind you, at the time, we was hanging out damn near every day. Like, this is one of my good dogs at the time, and I had put it on Snapchat, and he swiped up, and he was like, "Bruh, ain't no way you going out like that." And I was like what? And he sent a lot of laughing faces and just never, and that was it. And we never talked about it again since we've been cool since then. But that was the only like, what the fuck is this about? But no, yeah, for the most part. But I think people too know about me that I really don't give a fuck. Like a lot of people said, "Oh, I don't really give a fuck what people think." Like I truly don't give a fuck what people think, and then everybody knows that about me. So yeah, I don't really have it as bad as other people as far as that goes. But that's about it, y'all. Um, I think that's all we got for Pride. I'm trying to think of what else. That's a motorcycle. We got to get out the donations. We're taking them. Cash App's right here. Um, yeah, we're gonna do these segments. We're gonna wrap this bad boy up. Oh, I don't know if I talked about my car. I don't know if I talked about the car or not, y'all. But I got a new car. It's a van. It was $1,000, 148,000 miles on it. We had to do a lot of work to it, me and my best friend, because we didn't want to pay anybody. So we fixed both of the side sliding doors. We fixed the headlight, the bumper. I tinted all the windows, well, most of the windows myself. It's like a little kit thing that they got at AutoZone. And got an oil change, and she riding like a motherfucker now. She's going. And yeah, that's that. Would you rather? I don't have one written down, so I'm gonna have to make it up on the spot, y'all. Let's see. Oh, since it's Pride, would you rather? No, am I gonna do that? Let's see. Actually, look, we'll take it back to the basics since this has been, yeah, we'll just take it back to an old would you rather. Since it's Pride Month, would you rather have a gay son or a whore daughter? I think I'm gonna take. I'll take the son, honestly. For the most part, I feel like if he is gay at a young age, if he's like any other gays, he gonna be fighting like a motherfucker growing up. Cause people be talking shit and trying to pick on you and stuff like that. So he's gonna be a warrior. And if shit gets real and I'm old, he gonna beat one of y'all motherfuckers up about me. And yeah, I don't know. I guess just to see what kind of fashion choices he makes. If he's anything like his old man, which would be cool. Yeah, I don't know. I just couldn't imagine how much. Cause then, imagine waking up, you get on Twitter to look up a spaghetti recipe, but instead it's your daughter sucking three dicks on OnlyFans. I mean, where do you go from there? I don't really know. So yeah, give me the gay. So yeah, that's where we at with that. Kudos. I have to do a kudos. I'm giving a kudos to Nicki Minaj. Shut up, hoes. Nicki Minaj is literally making history as we speak. She has done 46, if I'm not mistaken, 46 sold out shows from the United States to wherever the fuck she is on the other side of the country now. Um, and she is about to beat Travis Scott's record for the second most successful tour by any rapper, period, male or female. So that definitely speaks volume, and it's kind of cool to see her concerts, especially looking at her older videos when she was pumping them fucking mixtapes, pumping the mixtapes out the trunk. Remember she was in that little boy rap group, and they used to do her dirty. This was before Young Money and all of that, but they used to have Nicki on songs. They would only give her like 4 lines. Like they would have whole verses, they would give her like 4 lines. So she had to do, the best the fuck she could with that. And then they found out that she can write, and time went by, and she ended up being, who she is today. But yeah, shout out to her. Nobody else is doing that, male nor female, and for people to see the turnout in real life is amazing. I see that, she looks like she's doing great, with Papa Bear and Kenneth. And I'm just loving this era for her right now. Album was great. She just broke another fucking record about like the most albums sold by a female this year. And bitches actually put out albums this year, and she put hers out in December. So shout out to her for that. Definitely going back. Oh, and she's doing a second leg of the tour. So if I predict right, by her adding the second leg of the tour, and if she sell them bitches out too, she's probably gonna be the most successful tour by a rapper. You heard it first, Drake. Nicki's coming for you. But that's something cool too, because no matter where you rate anything as far as music goes, Nicki Minaj, Drake, and Lil Wayne is always the top three. As far as the best-selling albums, as far as the best-selling tour, all they are always at the top three. Young Money is fucking Young Money, and I love it. Uh, so yeah, shout out to Nicki. That's my girl. I think I know all of her songs, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see how sick that is. Sidebar, I watched what did I watch? I watched Martin, and nobody told me that Biggie was on Martin, so fuck all you for that. I broke down crying, y'all. It was kind of sad. It's cool to see him in motion. I only saw the pictures and his music videos, but to see him like talking and like acting, I didn't even know this nigga was in fucking movies. You could, or the little TV show. But yeah, I love Biggie so much. Bring him back. And Whitney, shout out to her. And I think that's it. I'm missing one thing. Would you rather kudos? Oh, word of the day. Haha. I don't have one. Let's think. Do y'all hear them birds or mosquito, whatever those things are? Grasshoppers? I hope y'all can hear that in the microphone. Excuse me. Jesus, the class is leaving the building. We gotta wrap this shit up. Word of the day is. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me hit this. Word of the day. Oh, okay, yeah. Word of the day is resilience. And I think it's important for a lot of people to basically put into perspective of how much shit that you done been through and how you were able to overcome it to be where the fuck you are at right now. Now, you may not be doing the best in the world, you may not be doing the worst in the world, but just take a second to reflect back on the worst shit that you done been through, the hardest times that you done been through, and you thought, damn, I'm never gonna get out of this. How the fuck am I gonna make it? How am I gonna basically fucking survive? And you never thought that you would have, you never thought that you could have, and you probably didn't even try to. Yet here the fuck you are. You deserve to be here, and keep being just that. You are given every battle for a reason, and you've been fighting the motherfuckers left and right, and I know you have, because you are still here to tell the tale. So give yourself a little bit more grace, and you can't be broken. And as you keep going in with that mindset, I think you will be 100% fine. And if you see people, I don't know, people going through, hard times or rough stuff, and you see, they're kind of making it through it, give them a little nudge, maybe some encouraging words. If you can help them out in any way at all, because just think back a second ago, you was thinking about the worst thing that you done went through. Somebody else could be going through something even worse than that. So yeah, take this time as a time to check up on your people, and we all got to keep making it. We all have to keep making it, because if one stop, that's going to stop the next one. It's going to be a butterfly effect, and we're all going to be fucked. So we got to push each other. We've got to push each other up and not push each other down. And with that, my name is now Malcolm X Jr. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in today. Happy Pride. It's not over yet, y'all. It's not over yet. You still got time to you still got time to go out and catch you a couple of Pride events. If you are introvert, just try to go. I know it might seem like a lot. It's not as crazy as you think it is. Before I went to Pride, I didn't know what the fuck to expect. If I would have, based off my assumptions looking on the internet, in my head, I thought everybody was just walking down the street. It was titties out. They was sucking dick, fucking public sex. I thought it was crazy. It's not that at all. It's literally you go there and it's just a lot of people networking. They're talking. Everybody sharing their coming out story. Everybody is complimenting each other. Super nice, family oriented. A lot of the places have free food, drinks, and stuff like that. And if you are the kind of person that, that wear black every day and you don't really change up too much, try something new. Put some fucking rainbows on this year. Put some glitter under your eyes and dye that bald ass head of yours. Try something and have yourself a good time. Why the fuck are you doing it? Because guess what? After June, they're going to throw us back to the wolves, just like they do in February. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all. I don't know what that was, but accept it as a goodbye.